This is the Boss Metal Zone. There are many like it, but this one is mine. The very same Boss Metal Zone that I received from my parents as a Christmas gift in the year, oh God, 2000. So for 18 years, this thing has been a part of my collection. Let's face it, over the past, say, 13 years of my life, this thing has kind of been in and out of my life, sitting in the garage, sitting in the closet, sitting in a box, doing nothing, collecting dust. Well, until very recently. Of course, everybody seems to be trying this thing as a preamp these days, and of course, I had to try it myself to see if I liked it as much as everybody else did. The results are very surprising, and ones that I'm actually considering recording down and using in, like, final product tracks. I know. Seems weird, right? You'd think after 5 years of doing Stompbox Saturday and demoing gear and knowing all these great pedal builders and boutique makers that this thing would have easily been pawned off to the nearest pawn shop or local guitar shop for some whatever spare cash. But for some reason, I just can't bring myself to get rid of it. So I plugged it in to the power amp of my Orange Rocker Verb 100 to see what I could get out of it. What follows is the result of that experiment. damned if there aren't some great guitar tones in this. Are they necessarily the most amp-like tones in the world? Absolutely not. They do not in any way sound like any conventional amplifier. But what we have with this as a preamp is something a little bit different. You know, after all these years of amassing this huge pedal collection and knowing pedal builders from all over the world doing some really, really nice stuff, it's kind of nice to go back to an old friend every once in a while. You know, pick something out of the closet that you haven't played in a while. Maybe it's a Boss pedal like this. Maybe it could be even the DoD death metal or grunge pedal. But it's there somewhere, and you should take it out and you should play it again. Try it out again. Do something different with it. Because sometimes we can get caught up in this whole like good guitar tone quest that we kind of forget what got us into playing in the first place. For me, the Metal Zone was a game changer back when I was 14 years old, and it remains to be a game changer to this day. The EQ is super, super flexible. Very touchy, but very flexible. The gain structure, well, sure, it can definitely sound like a buzzsaw at times, but it certainly doesn't sound like anything else that I have in my amp or pedal collection. It's kind of in a class all its own, and there's plenty of mods out there to make it sound better. But for my money, I think I'm going to keep it like this. I'm having fun, and that's really what matters, is when we plug in to one of these things, that we have some fun. If you're not having fun playing guitar, you might as well just quit now. At least that's the way I feel about it. I hope you enjoyed this little experiment of plugging in the Boss Metal Zone to the power amp of the Rockerverb 100. I know I did. And if you did, please click the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and stay tuned for more this year. And until next time, my friends, I wish you all great tone and happy stomping. Cheers.